My name is Josh Walls. I'm part co-owner of Enterprise and Ambition. Yes, sir. How you doing today?
All right, so Josh, you was asking me some questions. Hit me with it.
Basically, I was asking them about the podcast space and the podcast lane because it's a very lucrative business, especially now in 2023, and it's ins and outs. I want to know the ins and outs, the good, the bad. What drives you to keep doing it every day? Because it's always anything's about being consistent. Stay consistent with whatever you do. So, how do you keep that driving force every day or every other day or whenever you drop to just keep going?
I think for me, it changed up a little bit when I first started doing it. I don't know if you remember the Two Live Stews.
Okay.
But the Two Live Stews used to be on ESPN. Well, they were based out of Atlanta. And I used to listen to them all the time. They used to have this weekend called Stewie's Weekend, and got to meet them personally. Became part of their network somewhat, just from listening to the show. A friend of mine at the time was doing the show, went to a Stewie's event, and just by happenstance, went outside to smoke a cigarette. Dude standing outside was like, "Yo, you got a cigarette?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "Yo, you a listener?" I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "What's your favorite show?" And I'm telling him, like, and it was Cooking with the Microwave. I'm like, "Cooking with the Microwave, like, love Cooking with the Microwave." Obviously, everybody loves Two Live Stews. I'm like, "Cooking with the Microwave." He's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah, man. That is like dope. Like, energy is good. Blah blah blah." Just so happened, he's the person. Like, he asking me all these questions as I'm saying it. Like, and he let me just feed into it, but he never says, "Yo, I'm Microwave."
Okay,
you know
okay.
He finally says I'm Microwave, and I'm like, "Ah, shit." So boom, we kick it. He invite me over to just sit in on the show, and sitting in on the show ended up me and him doing the show, and it ended up me starting my own show. But Doug is like one of my mentors. I actually got a meeting with him sometime this week, but Doug is one of my mentors. And again, like I was telling you, like, there was always lane for radio, whether it was music, listening to it, wanting to be a producer,
Exactly.
just somewhere in there. And this is more of a passion at this point. It switched up. I don't really talk sports that much.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about I can't sit around and watch sports.
Talk sports all day. Yeah, I'm a big sports guy. Y'all see, shout out to Georgia. Shout out to the
like,
Dogs.
We just talked about the Dogs. As a matter of fact, I'll ask you about that. But I can't sit down and put the homework in like I used to. Like, when I was doing a sports show, like, I want to know stats. I want to know this about everybody. And, like, I really don't have a passion for that. So what I do now is we actually, y'all down here in Columbus, right?
Yes, sir.
So every first Friday of the month, there's a comedy show that I work with New York Entertains. They do Funny First Friday.
Okay.
I actually get to interview the comedians before the show. So probably like next week, I'll interview the people for the February show.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then I get to go set up at the show, record the show.
And I'm a huge comedy guy. Like, I was just telling my telling my female friend the other day, like, man, we got to start going to like comedy shows, man, like local comedy shows, because I'm a big comedy fan. Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, so I love stand-ups.
Earthquake been down here.
Yeah, for sure.
JJ Williams.
Okay.
Bo Peep.
Okay.
Small Fire. Most people know it's Small Fry, but Small Fire, she actually hosts the show.
Okay.
Like every first Friday.
And hard to setups. The setups pretty nice down here in Columbus.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Setups are nice, but this last show, it was sold out. I would say out of the three comedians, one of the comedians actually bombed. And when we did the interview afterwards, like, he knew he bombed. Like, it literally, bro, it was crazy.
But it comes with the game. It comes with the game.
Yeah,
it comes with the game.
He didn't really read. He didn't read the
crowd. Gotcha.
It was an older crowd. He was a younger dude. He was telling younger jokes, which was funny as hell to me, but 6 5-year-olds ain't laughing about you talking about you.
Let me ask you this, because they had like a small debate about Corey Holcomb. Shout out to Corey Holcomb. How, like, Corey Holcomb, he comes in a certain type of way. Like, he already has which way he's coming and what he's gonna say, and his whole setup is already basically there. So it doesn't matter what crowd or what city he goes to, he stays the same. I'm just gonna stay the same. Now, for some comedians that work, right? But like for up and coming comedians, people trying to get their foot in the door, you got to be versatile. You got to know when, you know what I mean, know how to like make people laugh, and I love that part of it. But
you got to be, like you said, you got to be able to read the crowd. It's almost like when you doing an interview, you got to be able to read the person. Like I feel like in the first like 10, 15 seconds of an interview, you're gonna know whether this person is a talkative person, and you don't have to force questions. And it could be a conversation like we having, or damn, I'm gonna have to ask this person like 5 questions to get one answer. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna give you that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know
how it go. You know how it go.
It's gonna be, yeah. I'm like, oh,
it don't have too much to talk about.
I can't sell you if you can't sell
I can't
you.
pull the words out you know what I mean? But let me ask you this one more question about podcasting. How long did it generally, I know you had a mentor. If you didn't have a mentor, how long do you think it would have took you?
I mean,
just to start up, basically, like get everything up and running and on a consistent basis.
I can't really answer, bro. I think because everything changes. Like,
fast.
It's just like in the last year, like this whole setup happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I was working with a microphone that looked like a lamp.
Okay, yeah, small.
And an HP. You know what I'm saying? Like, so everything, it gradually changes. It's not hard to do a podcast. It's hard to have relevant content.
Exactly, that's true. 100%.
And I think it's about what you put into it. Again, it's not gonna come overnight.
That's a fact.
You can't be discouraged. It's just like right now, I'm doing a live show and I see 2 people watching the show. I don't care because it's being recorded. Exactly. So that means thousands of people can go back and watch. So it's, you know what I'm saying?
And it's forever. It's like I tell people, like, whatever you do, like, it's the work, like the work add up. You know what I'm saying? Like, stack your days up, like habit stacking, like stack your days up. What you do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you might not see the benefit from it until the next week or the week after that. But as long as you stack the days up, you know what I mean? Pretty much everything gonna come.
So tell me about y'all company though.
So Enterprise and Ambition, we a multimedia company. We just started, just got up 2021. It's 3 friends, best friends. We've been knowing each other since 1st grade, 2nd grade. And what's crazy, we used to talk about making movies in the 5th grade on a little cordless phone, on a little house phone. So to see everything come into fruition is beautiful. And the first product that we have through the company is eXam Week. It's a book, mystery thriller. It's a nice book. It's more relatable, help you relate to the characters a little bit more. And I'm gonna bring in the 2 authors, 2 black young authors, and I'm gonna bring them in, let them come talk about it a little bit more. But Enterprise and Ambition, make sure you guys follow us on Instagram at Enterprise and Ambition. We're good startup company, and we starting to do our thing now. You know what I mean? Get our feet wet.
Everybody from Columbus?
All 3, yes sir. We all from I was actually born in Mississippi, but most of us all of us raised here and grew up together. Shout out to St. Mary's Road Elementary. That's where we all met. Oh yeah.
Good. I'm from Dawson Estate.
Oh, okay. Look, right around the corner. Look, I lived right around the corner on RC Island. So yeah.
There we go.
Well, I used to walk to his house in Dawson Estate. But I'm gonna let the authors come up and speak a little bit.
You from Dawson Estate?
Nah, he just lived there for a minute. Look, he lived there.
Okay. All right. I'm about to get the authors in with me, y'all. Come on in, man.
My name Robert Foster.
Zach Selden.
Zach Selden.
Yeah, Zachariah D. Selden, you know what I'm saying?
You from Columbus?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know Lovely Selden by
Oh, yeah,
chance?
that's my sister. How you know her?
Yeah, Lovely graduated together.
Oh, Kendrick?
Yes, sir.
So you know like Coach Sullivan and I, like Greg Sullivan?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
For sure.
You know Big T, rest in peace, Big T. Big T just passed. Like,
oh, man.
One of our best friends. Yeah, I got a funny story about your sister. Your sister almost got my ass whooped.
Damn, how that happen?
All right. This usually would take place on this long story on late night. But I'm going to tell y'all this story real quick. So, Lovely used to date Terrell Bite, right? Lovely and Big T were best friends back in the days. Big T cut hair, big boy. They used to talk on the phone all the time. Big T is my best friend. So, one day, Lovely's on the phone, Big T, and I say something slick to Lovely. Lovely say something back to me. So basically, we kind of flirting on the phone, but just over the phone. So the very next day, get to school. Terrell, which is probably your size and a lot buffer, in the 12th grade, walks up to my locker. As my locker is open, boom, he slammed my locker door. Like, yo, I heard you trying to talk to my girl. And I'm like, trying to talk to your girl? Like,
down in here, ain't it?
like, she was on the phone with T. Blah, blah, blah. Say what I got to say. I'm going to fuck you up after school. We don't have to wait till after school. We got a French class together. So this happened when we first get to school. Boom, we get to French class. Terrell say something in French class. At the time, Outkast is big. I say the classic line after he said something too. I said, my heart don't pump no Kool-Aid. Everybody is looking at me like, Mo, now mind you, we both play basketball, one basketball team together. Everybody looking at me though like, Mo, Terrell is going to kill you. And I'm like, let's do it. Let's do it.
Walk one of them daredevils back in the day.
Walk out in the hallway. Terrell walk out in the hallway. French teacher Miss Davis is going crazy. Here's the funny thing. Terrell is saying something to me. I think it was Tony Moses. Tony is walking down the hallway, and they had quote unquote the Suave clique then, and we were from Dawson State, so we were DEC. So he walking down the hallway like they about to jump on me, and all of a sudden, Big T walks out of the classroom, snatches Tony, and throws him. All I hear is Tony hit the damn locker like boom, and Terrell is backing up, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And I turn around, Big T like right there, like y'all ain't about to jump on him. Whole fight disperses immediately when they see Big T. So, Big T, thank you for saving my life, and Terrell, hey man, we older now. We not doing all that. But yes, your sister almost got me killed. And tell her I said what's up.
For sure.
All right. Now the name of the book.
Exam week.
We both. Hey.
Okay, for sure. It's called Exam Week. You know what I'm saying? And it's based in this town called Watanabe, based in the city called Watanabe. And basically, it's around this death of a student that happened on campus. And you got these characters named Will and Drew, basically like best friends. And so the whole story, you kind of see like different characters. You got this trio with Alexis, Tierra, Vanessa. You got Rebecca and Nikki over here. You got the detectives. You know what I'm saying? But with Will and Drew, Will is really the one you kind of following, who's kind of trying to solve this mystery and kind of getting himself caught into a rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them stories where it's like, you ever heard the saying like it's better, like when you trying to learn stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? It's better just to like be careful what you're asking for or something. Or you really want to find out this type of information, like how deep does a rabbit hole go? It's one of those type of things.
Okay.
So yeah.
Who was the initiator of hey, let's write a book?
Initiator. I say me and him both started writing the screenplay. Like after looking at it, I probably had an idea more of saying, oh, let's just go with the book. But he the one who I say like really is the straight up can write scene for scene, putting the puzzle together. I say I'm more of the one that can kind of go from point A is this, I think, to get here to point Z. You know what I'm saying? But he one of more like the in between. You know what I'm saying?
You dependent.
Yeah. I like to classify it like that. But my boy right too. We just really try to like work best together as we can. Like if he's saying something, just because we got two people, it's always like he might see something a different way than I see it, or I might see it a certain way. So we think it just always come out better that way when we collab.
Shout out to young Usher Raymond sitting next to me.
Hey, it's crazy that you saying that because everybody say that, man. I cannot believe you just said that. People been calling me that since I was young, bro. I cannot believe this right now.
Yo, I got Usher in the building with me.
Hey.
I had to. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. All right.
Then he looks at me, man. Come on.
All right. So, Dawson Estate?
Yeah,
What
Dawson
street?
Estates. Spencer Lane. Spencer Lane. That's it right there.
That's where Big T stayed. You don't know Big T? No, for real. Like
How long ago he stayed over there?
they still to this day. Anthony Brundage, Tony Brundage, Pookie Brundage. You probably seen him sitting out on the porch. Big dude that cut hair.
Probably have seen him. I don't know. I wasn't really out. I was young.
You right around. You literally right around the corner, Jefferson Drive. So y'all go to Columbus State?
No. So we out of school. We went to Savannah State University, and shout out to Savannah. And then once we realized that, what we wanted to do didn't require school. I mean, we let it go.
Got you. So what else, other than the book, what else are y'all working on as far as business-wise?
Film. Straight up film. We working on the short film. I don't want to talk too much on it, you know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
we definitely got dreams of getting into the film industry, which is what inspired to write the book. But for the most part, yeah, we working on like different books. Working on the second and third book now for the exam week, and we working on the short film. So
Now they can get Exam Week on Amazon, right?
on Amazon right now.
Okay. When it came to the film aspect, or just in general, I would ask you guys this question. Y'all might not want to, well, not in specific, but how much investment does it take for somebody that may be watching this and they're trying to figure out how they want to get started? Like, what kind of investment did you guys make in yourselves?
Time. I say it's gonna take a lot of time, a lot of dedication and motivation with it. Don't get discouraged. But when it comes to investing, like you talking about money,
Yeah.
talking about dollars. All right, to open your business, that in itself gonna cost you a couple hundred. All right, now, if we going into publishing or we going into like film aspect, we talking about go ahead and set you up. You gonna need you a couple thousand. Regardless, you gonna need you a couple.
Y'all got your
bands.
own cameras and everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gonna need you a couple bands regardless, just off of the strength of whether or not you want to open up an LLC and put your stuff out through that. You gotta get cameras. You gotta pay for the cover art. You gotta. But all this is you independent though, so you know what I'm saying. You can get. It's. I don't know. It's just more of a. You tend to get more like respect with it too. You know what I'm saying? When people really see you out here doing the work.
How much of like the cover art and stuff do y'all do yourselves?
Well, really the cover art, we had somebody for that. So we reached out to them. We got somebody that make cover arts, and we connect with a lot of local businesses too. Shout out to my boy MP3 Graphics. He do good work, and Linda Gold on Fiverr. She the one that did our cover. So if anybody like the cover, that's where you can go to find her.
Okay. So again, y'all tell the people how they can find y'all as far as social media, and then tell them how they can purchase the book.
Shoot, you can find me on Early Bird Grizz with a 3RLY Bird Grizz _Grizz. And the book is on Amazon. You can just type in Exam Week on Amazon. It should pop up when you scroll down a little bit. And and Enterprise ENT Ambition for the Enterprise and Ambition page.
Y'all, when y'all got the book, so we can show them the cover, show them what they'll be looking at. Yeah, show y'all the book cover here real quick before we get up out of here. But again, I appreciate y'all for taking some time to stop over here. Look, I ain't never been around Usher.
Oh man. Hey, I'm feeling famous right now, you know, for real.
So, read the book, Exam Week. Make sure y'all go on Amazon. Y'all can purchase the book on Amazon. Give what's the price tag?
Hey, it's $12 on Amazon. If you want to copy, you a copy in person. If you see me, it's $15. You know, but we got them right on hand. If you need a copy, come out through it.
So make sure y'all go.
It's $18 for that hardback, or you can get it on Kindle for about $5. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole price range: $5, $12, $18. You get what I'm saying?
When's the next book? When y'all expect for the next book to be coming out?
Early 2024.
Early 2024. So y'all make sure y'all go check my guys out. I'm gonna have them back on, definitely. I'm about to exchange info with them. We're gonna have them back on. We're gonna do a full interview after I read the book. So I'm gonna get the book, I'm gonna read the book, and we're gonna do a book review for y'all, because we do like to read around here. And I gotta get y'all back on so we talk about some sports.
Hey, we love
that's
that.
what I do. You play fantasy football?
Of course.
Oh,
Yeah, we got to lock in.
Shout out the greatest for winning the championship by those few points this year.
Okay.
We'll take that second place as long as the deposit was made. We still want la some. But hey, it's your boy Motiz, aka Grits with Country Roads, and I got the authors in the building with me of Exam Week. Make sure y'all go check it out. on Amazon. And hey, we about to get up out of here. I'm gonna break now, get up out of here. For the people that came out, appreciate y'all for coming out to Eloquence for the grand opening. For the winner of the tickets, we'll get in contact with you and we'll get those tickets over to you. For y'all that are watching, make sure you go get your tickets on Eventbrite for the February and March show. The March show is going to be taped. It'll be at the River Center. It's going to be big. I have some more information for y'all on that tonight. So see y'all about 9 p.m. this evening for It's a Long Story. And y'all know how it go down. We out.